Welcome back, everybody, to Interceptor Plays Through Final Fantasy Type-0. Interceptor here, obviously. I was not taken over by an alien persona, and so it's just still me as far as I know. But, yeah. It is. It's always a beautiful day here in the terrace. But speaking of weird things happening to your mind, great segue. I'm the best at segues. I thought we could talk a little bit about memory loss and progress. So in our last graveyard cutscene, we had... Look at all these Swiftwind Chocobos! We had a cutscene where... Let's see. Good Chocobo, number of Chocobos, different type. Swiftwind, no. So that's good. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else for me to do here. So what I'm going to do is run east to the cities to buy some new weapons for everybody. We have enough money for that now. And then maybe our airship can we haven't actually taken an airship anywhere, so that'd be exciting. Anyway, so in the cutscene, Trey was talking about how your loss of memory about all the people who die in battle helps you continue the fight. Makes sense, right? Oh, yeah! Is that worth 1,200 gil, though? Ooh. Yeah, for our purposes, because it's really not interesting, and it'll be fun to go around the airship so that you can see it, because I haven't done that before. And so what Trey was saying makes sense from a certain point of view. But there's obviously a lot of problems with that as well. And that conversation with the Moogle and Class 11th reminded me of that. Because... Oh, freaking Marlboro. Oh, flee from the Marlboro. Sorry, I'm like intent right now trying to remember where the weapons person is. So, what happens to scientific research, for example? What happens to cultural memory? What happens to technology? Clearly, these people are rather advanced. So I certainly don't want to give the impression that these people aren't able to maintain some level of... How do I switch? See how it has a little thing? That's to let you know that their costumes are different. So let's go ahead and put the summer ones on. Anyway. But it does cause a lot of problems. Like, which things get attention? Because if you are in charge and you know that your military is going to be forgetting everything. Forgetting everybody who's fighting there. Where do you invest? There's just a lot of problems, obviously. And just personally, if you don't remember, I mean, oh my goodness, that's so cute. All right. So personally, if you don't remember a lot of major events and major conversations, then that's going to be a problem too. Especially if you, like me, are an introvert. Now, granted, sometimes forgetting conversations could be a blessing because then you don't obsess over them ad infinity, which is, you know, the fun. Oh, I want to go to the Dragon Sanctuary. That's awesome. So can I go over to... I wonder if there are any neat new cities up there. So let's go figure out that. Let's take one of our Swift Winds. I feel like something called Swift Wind would go faster, right? That makes sense. Watch there be some really awesome weapons and me just totally blowing all my cash. That would be typical, wouldn't it? Anyway. So if you're an introvert like me, while sometimes it would be good to forget conversations so you don't obsess over them as much, nevertheless, it would be... I would lose a lot not being able to really take the time to reflect on the past as well. And obviously these characters, it's not like they have amnesia. They're not forgetting everything immediately. They're only forgetting details of events for when a person died. You could, of course, leave notes. You could figure out ways to, I mean, get around it is the wrong word, but I think you know what I mean, to understand what's been going on. But it would still be such a mess up. Alright. Oh, you have really fancy accessories. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness, 1,200. Okay. So we're not gonna buy any of those. Yeah, go ahead. Open up a shop and you can sell things cheaper than... I was gonna give you some of my crystals, but never mind. If I cosplayed as her, I might use this summer outfit. Oh my goodness. Anyway. I say this as if cosplay is something I regularly do. It's not. I haven't cosplayed in aeons. I think I only cosplayed once at a convention. I think it was at UshCon. I don't even know if that's still a con in Austin. And I was Kurosama Miho from Witch Hunter Robin. It was awesome. Alright. Oh. So they jack up the prices because of pilgrims. I see how it is. Young Phoenix. Alright. Oh, I only have to defeat 10 bombs? Yeah, I'll do that. This is something I can do while I'm exploring the region. In this playthrough, I have not been doing, as you've noticed, a ton in the way of side quests, which is not usually the way that I play Final Fantasy games. Normally, I am a side quest fiend. Oh, I do not want to load. Oh, that would have been a mistake. I regret everything. But if you've watched my Final Fantasy 15 playthrough, you will see that I just side quested everything. There was no hunt left undone. So, oh no, not these guys. Oh, these are bad. These are bad news bears, because I cannot control what element comes out of my gun. So I'm going to heal you guys even as I kill you. Oh, this is a mess. I need to make sure people with different elements are in my party, don't I? Because that might be the only way I get through here. Good. You use... No, don't use Blizzard. I need to... How can I change? Can I change? Oh, well, yeah, that's how I change you, I know. That one I knew. I meant, do I have control over what element I use? I don't know that I do. No, there are no bombs there. I have no interest in this. So we're just going to keep walking around, obviously, until we get some bombs. We'll check out this other city over here that we took over. I don't know if we can go to the capital. I assume not. Yes, sweet bombs. Bombs of all sorts of shapes and sizes and colors. Yay, bombs. Weirdly, these bombs are not my least favorite enemy. A lot of times bombs are high on my list of enemies I do not like in Final Fantasy. But they're skinned alright. You know, I mean, they're still bombs. Let's not go too crazy there, but they're not the worst that they could be. See, look, how many... Oh, I was going to check my request. Okay, so yeah, I have to kill the... well, whatever. I'll kill him eventually. And I love, I will say, the soundtrack, or not the soundtrack. I mean, the soundtrack for this game is great. But what I meant to say was I love the track for this. Yeah, maybe the game only counts bombs and not ice bombs. And thunder bombs, I think there were. So we'll just keep doing this until we meet our request. But on that note, I think I'm actually going to cut this episode. So thank you very much for watching. And next time we will probably still be fighting bombs. So look forward to that. You can never watch someone shoot bombs enough. You know, it's just a great thing to do. So until that time, Interceptor out.